I feel like I'm in those memes of the caramel dancing houses where you just hear the music bumping from outside and then you go into the room and it's flashing lights while somebody's just sprawled out on the floor. But I mean that in the best possible way. Welcome to Hozy. Before we jump into anything, I just want to say thank you to the devs at tinybuild for allowing me to play through the full game. They were gracious enough to give me a Steam key to try this out for myself. This was a game that I had had my eye on for a while, especially since we demoed Story a couple of months ago. We did it on stream and that video is up on YouTube now, so feel free to check it out at any point. This game focuses, from what I have read, primarily on some house decoration. So if you are the type of person who likes, the happy home design aspect of Animal Crossing or any similar such house decorating games where there is room for lots of creativity, then this might be the game for you. But I think we'll have a more solid conclusion by the end of our playtime today. So I think it's time for us to get into it. I'm going to start with the original settings as they are, and then if I need to go in and tweak things, then I'll go ahead and do that based on my own preferences. So there's a couple of different ways that you can maneuver the camera. You can either use WASD as the wall would indicate right here. You can also just bring your mouse to the edge of the screen and it will maneuver around this way. All right, let's see what happens when I click on each of these little dialog boxes. Oh. Do I... Part of this game is just cleaning up garbage. I'm in love. I can't remember who I was talking about. Who I was talking to about this, but I think it is kind of funny that there is a genre of game that people love that is just like doing your day-to-day tasks, but in a game. There's something very relaxing and therapeutic about it. Even if I haven't done all my little cleanup in real life, at least I have the calmness of knowing that I can control my cleanup in a video game with pixels. Oh, can I just, click on everything and... Oh, game changer. Look at this giant heap of garbage. No! Okay, maybe I can't do all of it at once, but I can do a substantial amount at once. Gorgeous. Collected all my garbage. Oh, I can zoom in with the scroll wheel too. Perfect. Beautiful, gorgeous. I'm swiffing? I'm pixel swiffing. I don't know if other people feel this way, and feel free to chime in at any point if you agree or strongly disagree. I think mopping is very similar to showering as a task in that it is a pain in the butt to do the before and after, like the getting ready to do it and the cleaning up afterwards. But the actual doing it, so fun. Getting in the shower, sometimes it's a uniquely difficult challenge. Getting out of the shower, well, yes, also difficult because why would I leave such warmth? Being in the shower and doing all my, hair washing and skincare and things like that. Well, not skincare, but, full body care. Beautiful, gorgeous, spectacular. Okay. I would love to open the window. I just do not want the leaves all over the place. All right. Oh, I get to... Oh, we're priming! We're priming the wall! I need to do one of these so that I can see the full wall. You can change the color of the wall! Well, maybe I'll do one white wall and one green wall. I'm a big fan of accent walls. I don't know how y'all feel about them, but I love them. I feel like the kind of decorations that I've done in Animal Crossing have kind of attested to that. I love an accent wall. Oh, I have to replenish my paint. Interesting that they've incorporated that mechanic in the game. Also, how am I getting up here? There's no ladder and I'm 5'2". You have a lot of faith in me. This is gonna be one of those games that I play when I'm like really crashing out and I need a moment to just like fully decompress. In a way, this room decoration kind of reminds me of, what is it? Spirit City Lo-Fi. That it's a co-working game that has like a built-in Pomodoro method, but you can customize your own appearance, and you can also decorate your room with different types of furniture and decorations and like flooring and wallpaper and things like that. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting just from this little space. Perfect. This is a very lovely shade of green. It feels very plant. It reminds me of plants. Big fan of that. I've been really trying to embrace more of a plant aesthetic with my decoration. Like partly plant aesthetic, partly rustic, I guess you could say. Sometimes I feel as though I don't have full license to decorate my home because, like, I'm not gonna live there forever. I'm not even gonna live forever. So, am I allowed to do that? And I have to just get to the point where I come to terms with the fact that I am, in fact, allowed to do that. It's my home. I'm allowed to make peace with it, and it's allowed to be mine. Oh, the fireplace! Right-click to interact. Okay, yes. I don't know what you'd like me to do with this. What's my to-do list say? Oh, clean. Oh, I have to clean the windows with this. I understand now. Oh, this already feels better. I love a little window wiper. Look at all the sunlight coming in. That's such a cool graphics mechanic. As you clean the windows, more light gets let in over here. Green is one of your favorite colors? Yeah, this beautiful sage green. I feel like I'm missing a portion, but the perspective, oh. You can rotate with, if you right click and hold, you can rotate the camera. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at this cozy little room. Am I going to... I get to decorate with furniture and everything. This is the best day of my life. This is so therapeutic. And there's packing peanuts. Oh. If you scroll the wheel, you can rotate the exact angle of the furniture. And I love that it's not restricted to just 45 or 90 degree angles of rotation. You can rotate it however you please. You can leave it for later. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else in here. Maybe not. Can I toss it? Yeet! Oh, there's flowers. Okay, this is for the wall. Let's open this up. Oh, gorgeous. My family does not look like that, by the way. This, clearly we're decorating for Harvey Stardew Valley, because my family don't look nothing like that. Okay, what else we got going on in here? Oh, there's nothing else? Okay, cool. We've got lights. Ah, well, I'll put it here for now, and then if I want to, maybe I'll get like an end table or something. Is this the rug? Oh, girl. Ooh. Do I have to use all of these rugs? know if I want to use that rug. Oh. Well, maybe I don't want to use it. A record player? Play that funky music, Harvey. Again, I will, once I get like a table and stuff. Look at that little tiger thing. Oh. Whoa, look at all this. What is that? Is that like a teddy bear or something? It is a teddy bear. Look at that. Yeah, I think if you click the peanuts, it brings out more stuff. That is definitely a decorative plate. We're gonna put that on the mantle. Oh my god, look at that little Raphael-esque snow globe. There is, in fact, more stuff. I'm just not a smart man. What is that? Oh, like a little tape deck? And a fan? Do I have to use all this stuff? A television! Hi, Peace Love Guacamole. Welcome to the stream. It's so nice to meet you. This is obviously the we have 1 day left to finish packing. Throw it all in the box. You know, I am enjoying this game so far. I'm just really trying to figure out what all how I can decorate everything. Because what I'm noticing is a lot of like miscellaneous stuff, but not really like tables and chairs and stuff to put them on, you know? I would love that. The music is very cozy as well. Big fan. Oh, that's this. I don't know if I really want to use this, but we'll feature it. We'll put it in. I like that it allows you to change the color of the paint just in case the furniture you see makes you decide, hey, I actually want to make this wall orange now. You know? Have you played this game? Ooh, what is that? Oh. Maybe here? Maybe we'll make it like a little studio or something. Downloaded the demo but haven't tried yet? Ooh. Very exciting. I have the full game, so I'm just going in and seeing what I like so far. Hi, Em. So good to see you. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing so well. Can I have, you know what? More huge things would be great, actually. Can I get like a table or something? A couch. Perfect. I kind of am a big fan of like having the couch not up against the wall. Maybe having it near the fireplace. You know, something like that. I just have to move this out of the way. And maybe having the TV. Can I put the TV up on the wall like that? Well, I guess I can put it on the mantle. But are there other huge things I can... A bookcase, thank God, because I had all of these like miscellaneous things and no clue of where to put them. Oh, is it because it's a vaulted roof and it won't fit there? That's a darn shame. I guess maybe, sure, why not? Maybe we can put it here. I can. Big fan of this. I found a similar game called Make Room. Oh, I've heard of Make Room. I haven't had the chance to like explore it yet, but I am familiar with it. Oh, look at this vase. Okay, can I change the color on this? Try to drop it out of location. Why? Why would I do that? What's this? A beanbag chair? A beanbag chair! Let's go! Beanbag chairs are so fun, but unfortunately, I am too close to an AARP discount to justify having one. Sorry. Maybe like that. Oh! Oh! Now wait a minute. Okay, I think I've got some ideas, but let me just get everything out of here. This person's choice in furniture is very eclectic. like all the different colors. Also, very curious to know why there is a fire extinguisher in the living room instead of the kitchen. Oh, it's not that I am too, like, old as in saying that it's childish. I purely meant that in the sense that trying to get up from a beanbag chair with my joints and my back issues, I don't think that's gonna end well for anybody. That's what I meant. Can I put some flowers on this little side table here? Yes. Oh, gorgeous. Yes. You know, I would be a big fan of houseplants if I didn't have a cat. Unfortunately, having a cat makes it impossible to have any. I love her dearly, but she is a chewer. Maybe I'll put the teddy bear there. Maybe we'll put a houseplant here. Oh, big houseplant. Okay. And then, I don't know what all is in here. Oh, candle? Big candle? Sure. I feel like these candles that I'm putting on the bookshelf over here are purely decorative, and I don't think I would actually light them. I do have some candles that I just have not lit. Ah, okay. And then in here? Oh, is that for the wall? Oh, these are more wall decorations. Okay. Let's put this here just to make it easier. Maybe we'll do something like this. This is so cozy. Now I see why this game is called Hozy. Tried to zoom. Oh, I did that. It's Harvey and his family. I've always wanted a giant dog bed for my actual bed, or even like a huge dog kennel and decorate it. I just want a nice, secluded, cozy space to go other than my bed. No, I 100% get that. I love the idea of having a cozy, enclosed space that isn't your bed. I'm a big fan of that. Oh, okay, so now we need to spend a little time decorating. I think I want to have the little, I don't know if this is like an animating desk or what, but I think I want to have it right there. The TV, I don't know where I would put it, honestly. I feel like I could put it on this right here, right? But I also feel like a lot of people would put their TV, like they would mount it on the wall above the fireplace. So that's why I'm kind of like, I wish I had the room to do that, you know? I think it makes sense for you to be there. Maybe the globe can go here. Yeah. Can I spin it? I can spin the globe. That's very cute. I like this cozy chair too in the corner like this. My main dilemma is trying to figure out my TV situation. Why am I hearing cows outside? It is not a cow farm. I'm not gonna find cows outside. What if, oh, wait, what? Can I put the record player here? I can, but I think I might put it, oh no, I can't. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Let me zoom in. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, fine. Can I scooch this over? The little sea globe said, oh, just gonna scooch past you. Can I fit these up here? Do those small items click into place? Kind of. So when there's an orange outline, that tells me that I can't place it there because there's a spacing issue. I'm trying to find the right place for the record player and the TV. Because I could put the record player there. Would that make it hard to access? Probably. Oh, I just realized I don't have a stool to work at this workspace here. So I think that's gotta go there. Like that. Now you got a little space to sit and work. Maybe, yeah, I think that will work. I don't know if I'm a fan of the vase there, though. I could put it there, maybe. Oh, I was really about to hit Control Z as though that would do something in this game. No, unfortunately, you do actually have to hit undo. Here's the problem, Doc. I can't find a place for the TV other than this thing, but it doesn't look good there. It doesn't look good there. What if I move this, the radio? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I actually just wanted to put it up against this wall here. Can you get out of here? Thank you. The fire extinguisher, I guess we can keep next to the radio. I really like the idea of this plant on the little end table next to the window. And I like this cozy spot here. I think I have no choice. I think I have no choice but to put the TV on this thing, but I don't want to. I like the idea of the TV not being, or the couch not being right up on the wall, right? But I don't want this to obstruct the fireplace because that's meant to be like a little cozy thing. Unless I take this whole thing and put it up against this wall right here and then do one of these. I feel like I'm doing the home update in Lads all over again. What about this? What if I do this? Thoughts? Well, obviously I have to move this plant out of the way. Does that seem like a good place for the TV? That way, you know, you can sit on the couch and watch TV. You can also sit on the beanbag chair and watch TV. You've got a nice entry point here. Do a little scooching to sit on the couch. You've got your little cozy corner here to sit and read. Swap the green chair and the beanbag. Oh, that's a good idea. How's that? What about that? Watch TV right next to the fireplace. Watch my dad come in and be like, actually you shouldn't have the TV right next to the fireplace for XYZ reasons. Ooh, swap the couch and the green chair. You know what? You're so right. That also gives a little bit more of a walkway. How about that? Well, then the couch isn't quite centered. What if I move this over a little bit? How about that? And then maybe move this over a little bit. I don't know if I want to put it right under the window because some of the things in this, I'm kind of like, does it make sense for this to exist here? How does this look? Better? This does look really cozy. I like this too. I'm going to take a picture. I love it. Let's finish this room. I'm a little curious to think about if there's a narrative element to it too, the way there is in Memento, which we demoed a couple of weeks ago. I love cozy games that have a little bit of a narrative element to it. Or even, for me, I've talked about this on my channel a lot. I really like creative cozy games with an objective in some way. So like there's a set number of rooms that you decorate, or there's a specific plot that you follow as you decorate the rooms, and it's not just like open world creative mode where you get overwhelmed by everything that you could do that you just end up doing nothing. I feel like that a lot with games like Minecraft, which is part of the reason I don't play Minecraft. But I love that other people have such extensive creative ideas in Minecraft that they go hog wild with them, and I really like just watching people do that. It looks like maybe there is. It's so good to come from the big city. Dad's asking for help with work while he's busy on a secret project. Complete the, oh, that was the attic? We're watching TV in the attic. Okay. Do I click this? Oh, okay. This is the next one? A workshop. Harvey's the dad, apparently. Oh! Already big fan. Already big fan. There's just something very therapeutic. I love the cleaning portion of this game, but I think that there's something very therapeutic. Oh, I'm supposed to rake the leaves into the bag. For me, there's something very therapeutic about, like, sweeping a front yard, specifically. I don't know why. The mechanics on this portion are a little funky though, because it's like, how do I know when I'm fully done cleaning? And also, does it count if I sweep the leaves off the edge? Or will they be like, actually you need to reset the entire level? Cause like, did I sweep the walkway or did I not sweep the walkway? Oh, I did. And then you go in there. Okay, I thought that I was supposed to put the leaves in the garbage, but I guess not. I guess they're just gonna stay there. Oh, am I taking out all the, like... We're just completely taking out all the old floorboarding. This is gonna be fun, though, because we haven't incorporated new flooring in a creative level yet. We did get to, like, paint one of the houses, like the walls, but we haven't completely changed the floor yet. Shark, I saw your recommendation of House of Hikmah, which, like, a lot of people recommended to me. So I would be intrigued by it, and, like, I would be excited to kind of talk about everything that has gone into it and just discover the efforts that the devs took to, like, properly and accurately represent. I don't know if it takes place during the Golden Age or when it takes place exactly, like when or where, but I'm getting the vibes just from what I've seen that they are going to do it justice. I was actually talking with a group of friends who, like, it's a group of friends that, like, we've talked about Swana representation in the media a lot, and, like, the ways that certain games have made missteps. But on the flip side, we were kind of talking about which games have really good positive representation of Swana nations and Swana cultures. I'm hoping that House of Hikmah is one of them. I have also gotten the sense that there's a very specific Assassin's Creed game that does it too. I think it's Origins. It takes place in Baghdad. Did I not, like, hold on. Did I not fully remove? Oh, I have to toss them. You know, that'll do it. I can't just, like, pull them up. I have to actually delete them too. So far, this game, living up to my expectations. I try to go into new games like this with a very open mind. Really, every game I play, I try to go into with an open mind because I'm bound to find something that I like about it. And even if I don't, I'm bound to find something that other people will appreciate about it. And I try to uplift those aspects as well. But so far, I'm really liking this as a game that I would play. Just me for funsies. Big fan. Let me know if you're liking this game so far. There we go. They say remove the parquet. It's only the parquet if it comes from the parquet region of France. Otherwise, it's just sparkling floorboards. Yeah, I love the detail where if you're carrying too much stuff to throw out, some of them just fall. All right. Lay down new parquet. Is this the new parquet? Ooh. Well, how do I do that? Oh, I just click and drag. Got it. Kind of this right here, this is my therapy. This is my therapy. I love the fantasy of owning a house. Just to decorate it. Also a very big fan of the sound design. Yes, 100% agree. Did I miss some? Oh, I did. It's all the ones along the walls that I missed. Okay. I guess we're moving stuff in now. Can I not? Oh, this might be wallpaper. Just kidding. It's a rug. Ooh, we've got either red, green, or white. I'm kind of curious to do maybe like this white and this red, because the last one we did white and green. So maybe let's do white here so it contrasts nicely with this glass here. Did I not pick the right color? There we go. yellow? Red, maybe? Oh. Okay, so it's not wood stain, but I do see what it actually is. Oh, the white is an eraser. That's why it wasn't actually coloring anything. Unfortunately, I have come up with the worst / funniest possible idea. And it is, in fact, exactly what we did when we played Power Wash Simulator. I don't know if I feel like it would be very tedious to do the entire wall, but I also feel like we kind of need to. Oh wait, I'm not smart. The paint roller is right here, guys. This is for details if I want to do details. Okay, I know what I must do. There we go. Oh, I guess I actually can't paint it white. That's kind of disappointing. I was really hoping I could. Well, I'm not gonna paint the whole thing red because then it's gonna give Red Room vibes. And the #1 rule of the internet is you don't go to the Red Room. Am I out of paint yet? Oh, I guess. Oh, I am. Okay, now I am. I like that that's kind of a neat little feature that they add where you have to replenish your paint as you're painting the wall. All right, let me see if I can get in there. That's so smart. I didn't even realize you could rotate the paint roller. Every day I find a new little feature that I love. Every day, so this isn't my first day playing the game. That's fun. What a neat little feature. Oh, I missed a spot. Got it. Don't worry, I got it. Maybe... I'm really sad that I can't actually paint this white, though. I really wanted to. I'll do green, though. It's not the end of the world. It's just so cozy. And I love it. Ma'am, I just replenished the paint roller. Don't tell me that I need to refill it. You're a liar who lies. I don't know if I'm a fan of an accent wall in this situation. I might just do all red, which I know is, you know, a thing of the dark web. But I don't think the red and the green will go well here. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. I need to show you guys something. Look at that. It even takes into account the direction that you paint the walls. Like, look, the grain on this side, this panel here, is different from this side, because this was all, I went kind of swirly all over the place, but this side I went strictly horizontal. You could tell. That's so fascinating. I love that. I am gonna go in and make all of this red though, because I don't know, I just wasn't a big fan of the green. I thought I was going to be, or rather I hoped I would, just so I could have 2 different color walls, but it ended up not going fully according to plan. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. Unless I have 1 green panel and 1 red panel, that's not terrible. I wonder if adding an extra coat of green paint might help with the grain there. Maybe not, but it's always worth a shot. This is so cute. tinybuild, if there's one thing y'all know how to do right, is making a good, cozy, realistic game. Realistic, cozy game, I guess is the right way to phrase that. Let's start by taking out the huge things first, just to see what all we're working with in the way of furniture. Okay, we've got a tablecloth covered table. A loom? Is that a loom? Is that a loom? If it is, I really hope that's the right direction, because unfortunately, I know nothing about textiles in that way. Oh, is this a table? That is a table. I thought it was a chair at first. I couldn't quite tell. Ah, yes. For the art to dry. Could make the green part the project corner. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. We are of the same mind. That can be where all of the painting stuff goes. Maybe we can put this here. I don't know if you can sit at a loom or if it's exclusively like a standing apparatus. Guys, I fear we're making Raphael's art studio. That's what's happening. That's literally what's happening. I don't know what else to tell you. Depends on the look. Got it. Oh, you're talking about like looms and how they work? Depends on the loom. Got it. Big things first, so we know how to arrange everything. Do a little chair by the fire. Now, where did you get all this big furniture? In terms of the sound design, I really appreciate that you can't hear the outside unless you like zoom into the outside, because if I rotate like this, I can't really hear the wind in the leaves. But if I rotate toward the outside, I can hear them more clearly. Very cool, very smart. I fear I have a lot of like sitting and tables and stuff, and no exact idea where to put them all. Maybe I will put this little Venus de Milo dupe in the corner. It's not Venus de Milo. There is so much about this that makes it demonstrably not Venus de Milo. Do you think people would start saying Venus de Milo in like the same vocal intonation as Jason Derulo? You just walk into the Louvre and you're like, oh my god, it's the Venus de Milo. France is gonna hate me for that. It's fine, I think France hates me for other reasons. Anyway, let's start with this and then work our way up. Okay, stuff for the wall. What is this? I can't tell which things are like just decor and which things are actually, what's it called? Tools. Ooh. You know what this is reminding me of? Do y'all remember when we were playing Spiritfarer? I'm getting a lot of Gustav vibes from this. So if you recall, Gustav was the art... I don't know if he was a curator, collector, just a connoisseur. But he resided in a part of the underworld that looked very similar to this. And a lot of his thing was about like art curation and setting up the perfect gallery. And so when I decorate this room, I think of him. I think he was my favorite character from Spiritfarer. Oh, okay. Let's put this right here as like a workbench area. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, I still kept the photos. It's so interesting to consider which walls you want to decorate and how, because you only have 2 walls to decorate, and so you have to be kind of economical but also creative with how you decorate everything. Also, low-key, just curious why there's a bike tire. What is your purpose in this space? Team Rocket tech? Interesting. The one issue that I have with this, and maybe it will be resolved in a little bit, is I can't really see what I am decorating because of the issues of the lighting. You know? So I don't know what exactly I'm working with, and therefore I don't know where things should go necessarily. Okay, this is photography stuff. That's a fan. Maybe this... Okay. Thank you, Pavarotti, for your service. Maybe this can go here? I can't really tell what it is. An artist would know better than me. Oh, I have an idea. Easel in the corner. I don't know. Is that... Oh, that's just like art books and stuff in general. Why are you attached? Hello? I also almost wonder if this is meant to kind of play into the idea of like the clutter of an artiste. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Maybe I can put them like that. Okay, so my lighting issue clearly resolved by zooming in. So I have a better sense. So this looks like an oil easel, and this is like a canvas for different types of paint, perhaps. I just also want to be mindful of the doorway and not put anything there that would obstruct that. But I think keeping all the painting stuff in this corner is the most helpful. Going on it, what else do we have? Okay, some sculpture stuff. Could put that there. Okay, palette. Let's put on top of the drying rack. What is this? Ah! I don't know if these are meant to be pastels or if they're meant to be chalk. I could keep the chalk. Man, I need more. I know I was just talking about how I don't have enough side tables, but now I feel like I need more side tables. Or alternatively, I can just put the cameras over here. And then maybe do one of these where I have those canvases here, the drying rack, and then this can be, excuse you. Why does it work that way but not the other way? Okay, whatever you say. And then I can keep the chalk right there, the pastels right there. Perfect. Oh, a hand? It's doing the gesture, the hey! Things in an art studio that just make sense. You can change the gestures. So you can make it do the face or the thing, or you can make a peace sign, or you can do this. I think I'm gonna make it do the peace sign. That's very me. Oh, good God. How much stuff do you have, dude? Oh, okay, well that's that on that. Please tell me I have... Hey, my bestie. How do you expect to fit all of this stuff in this itty bitty teeny weeny living space? You got a lot going on here, and I don't know that you planned for this. I can't even put the plant. I mean, I guess I could put it there. Maybe keep them. Oh, I actually only had a couple of them. That's not bad. Okay, well, maybe I'll put one right by the doorway, like that. Alternatively, can I put them in the garden? I can put them in the garden! Wait a minute. Game changer. That does, in fact, actually change a whole lot. I thought that I wasn't going to have room, but I can actually just put them right there. And then I can have an indoor plant and an outdoor plant. I guess that also means maybe I can put some of this stuff outside, too? And I don't have to restrict it to the studio. Much to consider in that respect. Let's at least lay everything out, and then if y'all have suggestions on where we can move things, please do. Okay, watering can, we can keep that outside. Trash can, yeah, we'll keep that outside. We'll actually keep it, I think, away from the house, but not so far away that somebody could come in and steal it. What is this? Oh, that's a helmet for my bike. Perfect, and we'll keep the visor down. A scarf? Maybe there for now? That's my sister's quilt. Okay. All right, now we're making things a little more comfortable. Can I put that? Oh, I love the physics of this game where like you put things like pillows and stuff down and they just kind of sag with the gravity. I love that. Little pumpkin mug. 2 pumpkin mugs. One of them might be for soup. Tea? We'll keep those together. Oh my God! A whole little tea set. Can I put this on top? Yes! You can actually see the design on the teacup too. Okay, so it can't be like perfectly centered, which is unfortunate, but like better than nothing. There's a little black cat on the pumpkin. That looks like a soup bowl. I'm calling it now. That's a soup bowl. And we'll put them right there for soup. Big fan of this Halloween aesthetic that's happening, by the way. Okay, what else is in the other box? More pumpkin! I think I can... Maybe here, next to the... I think that's a wood stove. Oh, God. I failed to account for the lights. Okay, we're gonna have a problem. There's too much stuff, dog. There's like a lot of stuff. Can I put the A on top of the locker like that? Oh, it's a light. Can I put it on top of the radio? Yes! Big fan of stacking. I was talking about this kind of... What in the little Yoda? Oh, that's a ghost. It's not Yoda. Sorry, guys. Sorry to disappoint. I was talking about this with... I think it was Jonah last weekend. The idea that there are some cities that just kind of operate vertically, where, you know, in some cities you'll have the shops and residences just all at the same level, all lining one street. But in some bigger cities like Boston and New York, there is a lot of like vertical infrastructure happening too. So like you might have like a couple stores at the ground level, but then above that there's you know, like apartments and stuff like that. Oh, cute. Well, now I'm trying to consider... Oh, that's not where I wanted the quilt. I wanted it like right on the... I can't put it on the chair. This is unconscionable. Though it was your dream to... Oh, to like live in an apartment above a shop? Is that what you mean? Listen, that I can manage. Maybe I'll put the locker outside. Yes, honestly, I love the idea of having a bookshop and then kind of living above the bookshop. That sounds like the dream. It is one of those kind of like niche situations where you may not necessarily dream of labor, but this is actually something that I saw a conversation about on social media recently, of like the notion of not dreaming of labor is more indicative of capitalism than it is anti-capitalist. And I'm inferring that what they mean by that is people would dream of labor as a fulfilling thing in service to themselves and to others if capitalism didn't shape labor into what it is today. I don't know how strongly folks feel about that, or if it's like a strong point of contention, if it's something that we want to dig into a little more, but I kind of get where they were coming from when they said that. Okay, this is how I've designed the studio. So I have a little workspace here with like my tools on the pegboard. I have some decor over here with my little painting corner. I have a sculpture in the corner. I've got my little sitting area here. The one thing that I can't quite figure out, and I would love y'all's input on if you feel up to it, is I don't really know what to do with this table. I don't know where to put it. I love the idea of having this by the fireplace, of course. Maybe... I also just don't like the idea of it sitting alone like that, but I don't think there's really any other place to put it. We could do something like this. I don't even know what this director chair would... We could do something like this, though. Maybe that, make this table the focal point. I hope that looks okay. The thing about the decorating is you have to pay very, very close attention to all of the angles. Otherwise, it's not going to come off the way you would like it to. Oh, wait a minute! What if I don't use this as a ladder, but I consider it like as a bookshelf? Like, walk with me for a second. What if I do something like this? Soup bowl's on the ladder and make it a bookshelf. I kind of like that, actually. That's my radio, right? Can I maybe put the ghost back here? And, shoot. I was really hoping that that radio would fit. Maybe I can keep the radio right there. And it becomes less loom and more... Oh, it might actually be a loom. I think it's a loom. If you do remote work and the primary focus of your work is textiles, does that mean that you're doing a loom call? We're at 11. Are these meant to be? Okay. That's my tea set like that. I think I'm satisfied with this. The other thing I might do is actually move these plants here so that they can get more sunlight. And then I don't want to, the thing is I really don't want to put the trash can next to the trees, but I could move the pumpkins back a little bit. I just don't want the trash can super close to the plants because that just makes the gardening unpleasant to do. And I think somebody had asked, I think it was Riley who asked in the chat earlier if I would ever consider gardening. I honestly don't know. I wouldn't consider myself as a green thumb haver. But my dad used to do a lot of gardening when I was growing up. We had a pretty substantial flower garden in our backyard. So I don't know. Oh, I like how that basket catches the light. Okay, I think this is the final result. Ah, okay. Very cool. You can, in fact, do like some small accent decorating. That's pretty neat. Yeah, so we've got our little painting in like our color corner, I guess. So we've got some painting, we've got oils, we've got pastels, our drying rack, our canvases, a little bit of wall decor here as well. We've got our workspace with the loom and the tools and the cabinets and a little iron cart there. We have our shelf here that we've used for our soup. Some more wall decor, and then our little fireplace corner here. Not quite a fireplace, but more so a like wooden stove corner to keep warm, you know. And then we've got our chairs, a little tea table here to have tea, and perhaps a dining spot in the center. I'm trying to think if there's something I could put here, but I think I'm content to just leave this empty. And then, you know, as you walk in the house, you have this little area here where you drop off your keys, you know? I love a little keys in the bowl moment when you come home. So let's be sure to take a photo of this, get everything in the frame, and take a photo. What I really appreciate about games like this is that everybody has their own way of decorating the space, because everybody is given the same materials, but how you decorate the space is entirely up to you. You can give 10 different people the same tools in the same space, and you'll get 10 different interpretations of what that space will ultimately look like, which I think is really cool. I think it differs from unpacking in that way, where you're given the same space and the same tools, but where you place those different items is indicative of how the story's gonna go. I'm thinking very specifically of the one room that you decorate that, like, it's the girl who moved in with her boyfriend, and she has to kind of place all of her things around what's already his and what's already established, especially her college diploma, where she has to put it under the bed. And it's so indicative of how this relationship isn't going to work out for her, because of how she has to make herself small in his space, and it doesn't feel like a shared living space. Whereas with this, the decoration is part of the narrative, and they drive each other in that way. But it's not so rigid, you know, as unpacking. But here is the next little part of the narrative. It says, I know that girl in the sketches. What's next? Are we going back to this house? Oh, no, we're going to this house. Dark Music Hall, the house of a peculiar musician. I think we're gonna have a good time with this one. Oh, you know what I really like about this? It's giving dark academia. And here's my thing. I love the aesthetic of dark academia, but I fear I don't know a whole lot about its employ in media, like literature and art and stuff. So I can't say what like all the tropes of dark academia are, but I do think that they are very cool. Oh, too much. Is anybody here a fan of dark academia? And if so, what are your favorite things about it? I like this pillar, like that tower lamp. I like how they kind of provide light while also not taking up as much space as like your typical standing lamp or desk lamp. Can I not take that? Oh, okay. I just wasn't looking at it at the right angle. The rain sounds also very aesthetic. Lately, I don't know who all put this on YouTube, but whoever did, thank you for that. Somebody on YouTube made a video that is just like 8 hours of airplane noise, but it's very specifically the Dodo Airlines from Animal Crossing. And so every so often you hear, I can't remember if it's Orville or Wilbur, you hear them over the intercom on the plane. I don't know who did it or how it happened, but that puts me to sleep like a baby. Is there a second one? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. All these gnomes, all these gnomes around the tower lamp, a little bit unsettling. The crumbs? Back, please. To sweep is to believe. Wait a minute. There's narrative here. Guys? There's like sigils and stuff on the walls. The stain chose me. I am marked. We scrub in circles, for the spiral is hope. Offer the dust, receive the silence. Hozy calm? The crumb seek. Soap is sacred, water is witness. The floor must shine. We wait, come back please. To sweep is to believe. Mop? The mildew speaks in dreams. The soap knows our names. The rose from under, or he rose from under the fridge. To polish is to pray. Hey, guys. Spill, sacrifice, shine. He left no stain behind, only silence. I thought I was playing a cute little cozy little cleanup game. When did this become a cult? Mom, I'm scared. Pick me up. Mom? Oh God, there's like such, oh, I don't like these handprints. Okay. Good talk, Mr. Gnome. know this was a... When did... Man, this is the second time this week that I thought I was playing a silly little unserious cozy game, and then it got real scary real fast. I hope this person is having a good day. Do you guys like my little gnome circle? Did Power Wash Simulator have a weird little, not weird, but like, did Power Wash Simulator have some kind of like culty vibe to it at some point that I wasn't aware of? I might actually move these. Oh my god, what? Oh, I think I have to clean the culty stuff off the floor. Oh, don't worry guys, the cleaning cult isn't real and it cannot hurt you. My therapist said so. There's a temple you gotta clean and the gnomes give me the vibe. You clean a temple in Power Wash Simulator? Clearly, I did not get that far in the game. I was just cleaning houses and cars and stuff. tinybuild. What y'all got going on? Oh, hey, hey Riley. It's a cult. Look at all the stuff on the wall. Look at all these sigils and stuff. Spill, sacrifice, shine sounds very, like, corporate. Mom, I'm scared. I kind of want to keep the gnomes in their little corner there. I guess, I guess we're just covering it all up. Did I miss something on these windows? No, it's just somebody, it's just a whole lot of sigils, nothing to worry about here, guys. It's totally fine, it's totally cool. We're just gonna clean this up and pretend that it never happened. See? Windex. Windex cleans everything, even religious psychosis. Cool, guys. I'm actually going to bring this over here just so that I can see if I've cleaned everything. Cool. Awesome. I'm not concerned at all. Cool. Okay, the windows are clean. I guess next is the walls. To the window, to the wall. Well, what color do we want to make this little room here? Maybe perhaps some calm, serene blue to help us with the voices? Surely they'll help. The voices tell me blue. Blue is a calm color, said my therapist. It can't hurt you, said my therapist. Oh, I should probably close these windows to make sure that I get in between the paneling. Now the question is, do we want to do both walls blue or do we want to do one blue and one green? I'm not touching that the red paint. This room already scared me enough. I don't want to add red paint to make it even more unsettling. Okay. I sure did paint that left wall. Can I have some more light in here, please? I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use that floodlight. Do we want to do green for the other wall? If I were a more creative person with better mouse control, I would probably do like stripes or something, but I'm not, so we won't. Unless, but if I do half blue, half green. Now the question is, does this actually look good? Or am I just a ridiculous person with no sense of creativity? I'm thinking it might be the latter. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs! Green corner. Hold on. Are you smelling what I'm stepping in? Listen, I'm trying to do something cool here and it requires a little bit of patience and a lot of precision. But you know what? I kind of ate that up. See? Oh, wait. I need to make this green again. You have to believe me when I tell you this is cool. Yeah, you know what? That's the best it's gonna get. I don't have painter's tape in this game, so I can't make it work perfectly. But we're gonna work with what we got. Does this look cool or am I just a loser? Like, actually, does this look cool? It's okay if I am a loser, you could tell me. I won't be offended. I might actually agree with you. I can use this as a guide. You know what? I have to applaud myself for my creativity. That doesn't look half bad. It just needs a little shaping. It's not that bad. It just needs a little shaping. To the salon. Oh, perfect. Oh, you know what? I did amazing. All right. Where are my lights? Oh, these are all the lights that I get? Well, you know what we have to do. Gnome circle. Gnome circle. Gnome circle. Matter of fact, can we put the gnome circle like right here? No, you know what? Let's see what we're working with in terms of our other furniture first, and then we'll see if we need to move the gnome circle. But I am extremely amused by this. Thank you, tinybuild. Low-key, this made my day. Do I have any other lights? Huge things, flowers? Oh, I do have lights. Perfect. Let's start with what we got in here first for lighting. These are, you know what? These lights are a little eccentric. Oh, that's kind of nice. A little loft there. Oh, it's a lighthouse. This is actually very quaint, I have to say. Is that a disco ball? This is going in the middle of the gnome circle. I don't know what to tell you guys. We've got a disco ball and we're summoning the gnomes around it. That's a non-negotiable. Gnome circle around the disco ball is a non-negotiable. A mirror? Maybe right there? Is this a shelf? Oh, we're getting shelving now? Period. I actually want to move this then. I want to put that there so they stay together. Make sure they're aligned and level too. Well, I can't make sure that they're level, but I can at least make sure they're aligned. Is that like a, not a Grammy or something, but that's definitely some kind of music award in that plaque there. What the heck is this? Is this this cannot be another light. Dog. Oh, it is. Okay. We've got much to consider in the way of the lighting situation. Tables, tech. Oh. Are these just like pillows and stuff? Other. Alright, I'm gonna put these back here. These are huge things. And these are flowers. Okay, let's start with the huge things first. To see what we're working with in the way of big furniture and then decorate around that. That's typically my MO with Animal Crossing too. Homeboy is a little eccentric, I fear. Not in a bad way. It's just very apparent that he is eccentric. Oh. Is this like an ottoman situation, maybe? Well, I want to keep those out of the way of the windows so that I could actually open them, you know? Maybe I can put it here. For now. Oh, I can put the lights here. And have a little light wall. You know what? That's actually really cute. Can I not fit it there? Sick and twisted! I'll put that there for now. We'll work on redecorating when we can. I've got to have like a side table where I can put that little lamp. Huge things. I don't know what to tell you all. The gnome circle is here to stay. We're not doing anything about that. We're not changing that. Table, okay. No bed? Maybe I can make this the bed. Oh, wait. Maybe I could do it in the corner like I did before. Like that. I just don't know if I'll have a TV or something. I kind of hope I do. You're gonna stay over there with the gnomes. You will be staying with the gnomes. Oh, perfect. I do have a side table. So I can take this desk lamp and put it right there. Just make sure my angles are looking good. Oh, that's a nice little texture design idea. If you go outside enough, you get the texture of the rainfall from outside. That's very cool. I love when the design team makes choices like that. It's so clever. Oh, these are all little tables. Okay. They're very mismatched. So it's going to be very fun to try to figure out how I want to do this as somebody who focuses on making sure everything matches all the time. It's going to be a unique challenge for me here. And then this is another. Oh, you know what? I might actually move these. I'm gonna move these around. So this will be the entryway right there. This will go here in this corner. And this will go over here. This, I think, will be a little entryway table. Again, keys in the bowl situation. Can I not put that little orb lamp on the shelf? Man, I wish you could. It's so cute. Don't ruin this for me. What's your problem? I don't even know what that is. Those are flowers. Okay, I can put it there. I just was looking at it at the wrong angle. I think that ought to do it. I just don't know what I would put on this table right here. Maybe right there. Oh, I love the, listen. Me, love the sag. I love the sag. It's perfect. A saxophone? That's, okay. That changes everything. Oh my god. Okay, well now that we have this, we Cozy soup. Cozy soup! I don't know about y'all, but I prefer my soup to be extremely cozy. What is this? Is this another award? It might be. Ah! How would I put it here then? Will you fit? Yup. And then maybe we can put the awards there. No! My polar bear lamp! What's your problem? There we go. Perfect. Oh, actually, no, I think that would be too saturated with light. Because I've got this big old standing lamp there. Is this like a projector? I guess so. I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, would you look at that? It actually does. Oh! Really? Stop. Who designed this? Hozy? Who made this? Who made this? Now I gotta change everything, dude. Look at my little projector here. Unless I put it here, but then that kind of defeats the purpose. I want it to take up as much of the wall as possible. That's so fun and pleasant. Let's put that right. And a little to the left. That's another game that I've heard a lot of people suggest is a little to the left. But I fear that I'm too much of a perfectionist and I won't know the exact specifications to have everything fit the way that it's supposed to, and it would tick me off. For me, it's one of those where like a little to the left is a cozy game the way that Stardew Valley is a cozy game. Like on vibes alone, yeah, it seems like it would be super cozy. All you're doing is moving stuff around and it's not as high stakes as say Resident Evil. But it's still very stressful. Chat. They're roommates. They're rat mates. They're rat mates. Look at them. Oh my god. Actually, let's give them some privacy. I can't. This is unconscionable. What if I just want the rats to have a little privacy? What's the matter with you? There's a third rat, please. How many rats are there? Stop. There's so many rats. There's 5 entire rats and I don't know if I could fit them all on here. Do you think they have names? We should name them. Leave your suggestions for names in the comments. Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. We sneak at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. Sure. Oh, God. Wait, what is this? Is this... I guess it's soup table. I wasn't aware that soup table was a thing, but I guess it is now. Oh, I thought they were gonna give us a whole little play some funky music. And then they didn't. I was kind of disappointed by that. Well, I don't know what to put on here. These guys? Do not separate them. Is that feels not quite aligned. Can I fit it in here? Oh, now why would you not highlight it in orange, but instead be like, psych, actually you can't put it there at all. I'm being lied to by this game, and Robert, it's pissing me off. I think what I'll need to do actually is just take everything, decorate it how I want on here, and then move the table back. Sure. Whatever you say, dog. What's this? A synth board? Sure. We're adding a synth board to the mix, I guess. A speaker? Okay, this is another award. I wonder... Oh, no, that's not an award. Oh, it's a white noise maker. Okay, and this is flowers. So actually, can I move this down here? perfect, because what I'd like to do is take this, and this is all eccentric flowers and stuff. Oh, this guy just has a significant collection of cacti. Fine by me. I don't have a problem with that. I just now need to find places to put them. Maybe we'll put one of them here on the soup table. Cool, cool. Maybe we'll put one here with the lamp. Can I rotate it? Yes, I can. Can I put another one right here on the other side? I sure can. The last cactus we'll put right here. Oh, I see what was making that noise. Oh, there was another tinier cactus that I completely missed out on. My bad. I wonder if I can fit it. Maybe I can put that there. And the little cactus here. Oh, geez. Okay, I guess the cactus is not allowed to be there. Disappointing. But we ball. I don't like how they're snapping into place, unfortunately. So we are gonna have to move things. Oh yeah, no, the things that we saw them say, like there were sigils and stuff on these walls before we cleaned them up, like these walls and windows here. There were sigils and stuff. It was very unsettling. Matter of fact, let me show you what we ended up doing as a result, and this will be the last part of this space that we decorate. Behold. The gnome corner. All these candles and these gnomes were literally just here in this house. There was also like a black light that allowed us to see what was written on the walls and stuff. It was very unsettling. Deeply unsettling. Yeah, exactly. Very nervous laughter. But you know what I will be doing right now as a result? Disco ball gnome circle. Disco is the truth, the way, and the life. Look at this. Nobody touches the gnome corner. Nobody touches the gnome corner. I'm kind of okay with how this looks. I might open these windows. The one thing I wish I could do better is figure out where to project this, because I really love what's going on here. I just don't know where to project it, because otherwise you can't see it unless I do something like that and just have it project in the corner there. Fish corner. Fish corner. Because the thing is, you could have it project up against this wall here, but then you can't see it. And that's kind of a problem. I think I'm okay with this. I'm going to be okay with this. Let's take a little breaky break. Not take a break, but, I didn't know you could do that. Wait a minute, what? Is this like part of the apparatus? Oh, or are these filters? These are filters. Ah, I kind of like this one. Nice. Nicely done. So that was the third room we've decorated. He likes his musical instruments more than he does the neighbors. Well, now I'm kind of curious, are we following the narrative of just one person? Or is it all the people who live kind of in this neighborhood? It also looks like there are... Is this... Yeah, it should be this one. 4, 5, 6, 7... There might be 9 levels total. Oh! My sister's apartment when she just moved in, that was the girl from the paintings that we saw. I love that. Oh. So, listen. It's not like weird culty stuff the way that it was before, you know? But it's still, you know, a little unsettling. Okay, so click and hold lets you collect garbage. I actually really enjoy the cleanup aspect of this. This one is giving genius at work, you said? It kind of does. Oh, you mean like the wall, the writing on the wall? Yeah, for sure. Or it's also kind of giving, like, I want to save all of my work for these art pieces. You know how some people make art out of recycling and things that you throw away? That's what this is kind of feeling like. Oh, there's more garbage here. I missed it. Did I get all the garbage? Am I missing some garbage? I don't think so. Apparently I am, but oh. I guess there's a couple that I Look at this Murphy bedroom. I'm not scared of Murphy beds per se, but they do make me a little nervous. Okay, I have officially collected all of the trash. Let's mop the floor. The way I would roll off that bed and die in my sleep. Oh no, it truly is like, guess I'll die then. I would truly roll out of bed to my doom every day if I had a Murphy bed. But like the thing about the Murphy bed isn't necessarily that I'm scared of falling off and like toppling to the floor. It's more that I'm scared of like the bed folding up on me and me getting stuck and not being able to get out and just dying in the walls like some rat in New York City. That would scare me to death. Please don't ever put me in a situation. Or roll out of bed to go pee, scare myself climbing down, and then pee. Like, pee yourself as you're falling down the Murphy bed ladder of doom? I could see that happening, actually. Wait, where's the other window? They said clean left window. Where's the other window? Or I guess maybe there isn't one? Also, it's the fact that the ladder's not even all the way down. You have to, like, jump part way down. What if I need to use the bathroom and I break my ankles? How do you explain that in the emergency room? Oh, what brings you here today? Well, I had to go to the bathroom and I rolled out of my Murphy bed and broke my ankle because I needed to pee. Like, how do you explain that without sounding goofy? Wait, this is actually me. Before I clean up all this stuff, all these like ridiculous logarithms and mathematical formulas and things like this is just my notebook. But this might also be giving, just based on what it's giving physicist more so than like mathematician, which may sound a little redundant, but I do specifically mean physics as a specific type of math. Or science, rather. Obviously, I'm gonna go with the purple wallpaper. That's my favorite color. I thought it was glittery for a second, and I got really excited, and then I was not sorely disappointed, but definitely more than a little disappointed. Oh, I'm out of paint. Ah, sheesh. Okay. Now the question is, what color should we make this? Our options, I don't know if this is like orange. That's definitely orange. I thought it was more of like a cream color. But this. I can paint, oh, I thought I could paint the bed and I was gonna get really excited. The Murphy bed said no creativity for you, actually. Only ankle breaking. Okay, let's make sure to get the rest of this. Imagine if I left just like a little bit of physics on the wall. They probably wouldn't let me, which is deeply unfortunate. Oh, I missed a spot. Got it. I probably could, this is very Easter of me, which is weird. I wonder if maybe I can do something like this. Listen, I got real creative with the wall painting in the last level. Nah, I think I'll just do a solid color. It was fun to consider. It's always fun to explore your options before you finalize something. Now, if I unmurphy this bed. Oh, that's actually perfect. I like this. This is one of those things where it's like, this is one of those things where if you're in an argument with somebody and you get really mad at them, you just go, screw you. Murphy's your bed. Oh, okay, we got a little mini fridge. Hey, girl, I'm glad your fridge is functional. Good for you. Oh, geez, this is not a lot of space, girl. Unless maybe I put the piano on the roof or something? The terrace? This one we're gonna have to get really creative because this is a very tight squeeze. This is a very tight space. Oh, this is outdoor furniture, for sure. If we have plants and stuff, those plants are going on the terrace. Girl, I don't know where you expect that microwave to go. I feel like the Mad Hatter the way I keep saying there's no room. Put that right there. That's mostly centered, just like, oh yeah, like a little micro fridge. I was a commuter student, so I didn't actually live in the dorms when I was in college, but I am familiar with the concept of the micro fridge. I think we're actually gonna do the big one on the big shelf on the bottom. I might put that here though, because the wood grain is different, but I also think that's just the nature of things being mismatched. Yeah, that has to go there. But it should fit. Okay, that's a painting. Or not a painting, a post. I never realized you could rotate the posters. That's very cool. Maybe if I have multiple posters, I can... Yeah, like that. Oh, you can't layer the posters on each other? That's a shame. That would have been so cool as a concept. Dang. They kind of... I wouldn't say they whiffed on it, but I think that is a missed opportunity. To have things layer on each other in that way. Oh! Stop. Let's put this here. I remember one time I was showing my dad some things off of Pinterest to give ideas of what I would like my streamer space to look like. And one of the spaces that we looked at, the wall was like very cluttered with stuff on the walls. And it was just nice to see, you know, the different ways in which people fill their space, you know? And like to some people it might seem like too much, but then to others it's kind of like cluttered but cozy. I never rented one, but they made sure I knew I could rent one. Oh, stop! Yes! This was made for me! I actually want to put this above the piano now. I actually really want to put this above the piano. That looks really nice. I like that. Maybe this is one of those where I'll figure out exactly how I enjoy it afterwards. Can I turn that? Girl, we got a lot going on here. Maybe we'll put it right there. Yeah, so you can turn the light on and off from there. Oh, we're dealing with a lot of clutter. Not clutter, but like a lot of stuff. Man. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Outside. I forgot I could put them on the outside. That was... Not gonna lie, that was real smart of me. Okay, more lights. This one we can put on the desk here. Oh. Oh, she's a fancy lamp. Just kidding, she's not going on the desk. Oh, this is one of those like sunset lamps that you can get off the TikTok shop. I guess you like put it in the corner. So maybe I put it here instead. Oh, I've got multiple of these. I got the big lamp and the small lamp. Huh. Okay. This one goes on the desk. This is the workspace lamp. Perfect. These sunset lamps are the ones that I'm really trying to figure out, like, where should I put you? Could put it there on that shelf too. And create kind of like a cross lighting situation. Then keep the family photos over here. Yeah. Or we can keep this one over here. What's in here? It's this one. Oh, these are like little trinkets. I'm a big fan of a trinket. Little cutesies! That's what's on the box! It says little cutesies! Oh, stop. One thing about me, I love a little cutesy. I think this is meant to be like a Smisky. Almost. Just not with a completely neutral expression. Smiskies are very cute. I would get one. Just to have like one. Just to say I have one. You know, but I don't think I would go hog wild with collecting them and everything. Well, that's clearly gonna go on the piano. What's that? Oh, a little ladybug? Oh! Actually, maybe I should put these on the desk. Unless I get to a point where I actually need this for art supplies or whatever it is the sister is into. That's my guess. What other little cutesies do I got? Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Considering I'm about to have lots of books, well, I could keep some books on the piano. That wouldn't be so far-fetched. But I can also have some... Oh, those won't fit there. That's unfortunate. I could put some here. How about these? Will these fit there? Dang! I was really hoping that... Sorry, the camera control is a little funky right now. I was really hoping I could fit some books into the little shelf on the desk. Or maybe I can do it like this instead, since these ones lie flat. Yeah, why not? Who's gonna stop me? That's giving a journal, so I'm gonna keep that open. Flowers and like plants and stuff, I think this big one has to go on the terrace. Oh, come on. Now there's just one in a box over here, and you're just annoying me. All right, this one, we could probably put that. We'll put it on the windowsill here so that you can like open the window and water the flowers. That looks very cute. If anything, I might put one of them right here on this shelf. And then we've got a little cutesy on the piano, you know? Of course, we still have a couple of boxes to still get through, so it might be that we do some rearranging. Oh, I forgot I have this shelf up here. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna use that for. Matter of fact, I could just put it right there. And then we have a box full of like other stuff. I'm gonna put this pillow. Can I fit it on the chair? I almost called this the Benito chair. But I could keep it as kind of like a little cozy corner space here. Listen, as long as it's not a fire hazard, I won't complain. Yeah, that works. I completely forgot I still have this bed. Please tell me I have a sheet set, because if I'm walking around here with like no sheets on my bed, we're gonna have a problem. Okay, backpack, I think it makes sense to go right next to the desk. What is this? Oh, a microphone? A microphone? Girl, okay. We'll put that next to the piano so you can sing us a song because you're the piano man. Can I put this on the shelf here? Man! The way we could have had it all. Maybe can I fit it under the desk? Or maybe right here next to the desk. Or terrace. Can I like prop it up against the wall here? I can. Nice. I like that. What is this? Is that a speaker? Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe I can fit the speaker on this shelf here. I sure can. This is a photo. I can keep it right here on the desk. Alternatively, I don't have to have all these little smisky dupes next to each other. I could just have them on different parts of the shelf, like different shelves, scattered around the apartment. So it's like, where is it? Spoiler, one of them. Oh, actually, I was gonna put one of them on the microwave, but maybe I'll just put it right there to make it look more like a clutter, you know? That. Oh, I can slip that right in there, like that. Perfect. That can go right there. Okay, so a lot of this seems like miscellaneous stuff for the desk. Yeah, because here's a pencil case. I actually have no sheet set? Girl, don't piss me off. I'm not gonna show the bed if it's got no sheets on it. Listen, it's kind of a fire hazard, but like, can I put it like right there? I guess not. They said no. Here, I guess we'll do one of these. Just have the cute cozy pillows and blanket outside. They put it back. Listen, I did not appreciate that. I wish you could unfold the blanket. I feel like that would be a nice touch, because then I could lay it out here and it can be just kind of your cozy space. But I like this. If anything, let me put all these photos together. And then what if I simply hold on. Oh wait, that's the wrong color. Can I add like a little heart here or something? Oh my god! I know people who have way more patience than me are gonna go nuts with this by like well and truly painting all the wall stuff. Not me though. I don't have that kind of patience. Well, that just looks wrong. It's because the brush is so big that it's hard to tell what it is I'm trying to make. And it's just I'm trying to make a big old heart. Nah, I'll just leave it. I thought I did something, but I really, truly did not. I was not that girl. Deeply unfortunate. One day I could be that girl. Today, though, definitely not. Tomorrow, who knows? I think my favorite part of this design is the terrace. I've always liked balcony stuff like this. I know this apartment is extremely small. It's giving tiny home. But I always love a balcony situation where, you know, you can have cute plants or, you know, you can have these lights here. I think the lights are my favorite part of that. You know, the guitar, a little chair and pillows and a blanket for you to sit. It's one of those things that like really makes the house a home. I can do that? I feel like that's an accident waiting to happen though, so I am going to elect not to. If you missed it, you can put the plants like on this metal railing here and they'll balance there. The only problem is I feel like in practicality, that plant is gonna fall. It's gonna be a stormy day or a really windy day and that plant's gonna knock over and hit somebody in the head and then they're gonna isekai into some show, like some harem anime, and it's going to be entirely my fault. And I, for one, refuse to be responsible for that. So we're just gonna finish that room. First apartment, first relationship. This has come out so nice so far. It looks like the next one is a treehouse. I'm curious to know how long it will be. Because if it ends up being kind of a big space, then we might save it for another time. Otherwise, we'll go in. So let's at least see. what it looks like. It looks very small, so maybe it will be a little easier to manage and we can do it by the end of the stream. Treehouse, a house where the kids rule. Is this Montserrat font? I don't like how acutely aware I am of that particular font. It's giving me work flashbacks. I love this. I'm perfectly content with this being the last space that we work on today. What should we do first? I think, can we move these out of the way? I don't know what they'd like us to do. Do they want me to remove these? Oh, it's the wall. We are breaking the wall. I really love the ambience as well. Like when we did that music room on the stormy night, I loved the sound of the rainfall as we were cleaning. And right now, as we're doing this treehouse, I love the sound of like the wind and the leaves and the birds. I feel like even though I am playing a computer game right now, I feel very calm and like I am actually immersed in nature. I am very much getting the vibe of like summer vacation and I'm at my grandparents' house and me and my cousins are going to climb up to our treehouse to just hang out together with this cute little like members only kids allowed, you can't come in without the password, like that sort of thing. Oh, I have to do it from this angle instead. I remember when I was little, my grandpa actually did make a treehouse for me and my cousins, but I don't think we ever actually got to like use it or like climb in it because like it was kind of ironic because he built this treehouse, but then we weren't actually able to use it. Like it was too dangerous to use, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish I had had the experience of getting to be in a treehouse when I was a kid, but you know, I appreciate that the new roof is red. I don't know, there's something about just like a treehouse with a red roof that feels especially like couched in childhood memory. I don't know if this is, you know, an intentional design or if it's just like a curtains were just blue sort of thing, but I like to think that, you know, a treehouse with a red roof is meant to evoke that kind of childhood memory sort of thing. What else do I need to do? Cut off the uneven edges. Oh, that's what the saw is for. Now, how do I don't know if I know how to do this. Apparently somebody else on Reddit had this issue. It's not the roof you're supposed to cut. It's the uneven panels. That's so... I wish it were a little more intuitive because uneven edges can mean a handful of things. How would I have known that? How would I have intuited that? Also, as somebody who deals with some, like, chronic wrist pain, I will say this is particularly challenging for me. I don't know if this is something that the devs have taken into account or if it's something that can be remedied by playing with controller, because I don't know if this game is controller compatible. But I do hope they take it into account. All right. Let's decorate. Ooh. Let's start with the rugs. Oh, a little rainbow rug. How about this one? Ooh, this is a big one. Well, I'm gonna put that in the corner there. Oh, this treehouse. These treehouse tunes, love them. Y'all got a bed in your treehouse? Now, why y'all got a bed in your treehouse? 2 beds? What if we put our treehouse beds next to each other in Minecraft? Ha, just kidding. Unless. Now, y'all got a lot of chairs for 2 kids. I could probably put that right there. Stop. This is so cute. You see this? You see this? You see this right here? This mushroom footstool? I'm trying to get one of these. I'm trying to be like that. Don't you know the chair rule? It's number of people plus 2 for guests. This is a treehouse. It's members only. Ain't no such thing as guests in the exclusive treehouse. Okay, these are for the wall. Break the wall. Is this a basketball hoop? I don't think it's the best place for the basketball hoop. Because if that ball goes flying out the window, it's over. Oh, I actually kind of like the idea of hanging it from one of the planks. The wind making it a little... The wind physics making this particularly challenging, though. I think I actually want to put it, like, right here. It's kind of out of the way, but still very much there. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. Not a light I had considered. Oh, stop. That makes it look like a cute little campfire. I love that. That's so clever. Oh, no, my rug. I guess we can put that right here. Yeah, that's cute. Just don't leave that on, because then the whole forest is going to burn down. And you know what Smokey the Bear said? He said only you can prevent forest fires. Better idea. Candle here. Candle there. Lantern? Look at that. That top tier cozy vibes. Now, we got a lot of candles going on here. Why? Well, the flashlight's gonna go by the bed, clearly. Oh, hell yeah. I love the idea of the flashlight being there and just keeping this little illuminated corner. Stop. I take it back. Candle? Here. This is very reminiscent of the gnome circle that we made earlier. Big fan of the gnome circle, by the way. Okay, we've got toys. We've got tech. What's this one? Oh, and two boxes of other. Okay. Well, we can... Now, why do these cars keep crashing into each other? How many cars we have? Now, somebody's gonna step on one of these cars, and it's gonna feel like stepping on a Lego barefoot, and y'all are gonna start crying, and then mom's gonna have to come and take care of everything. Oh, I had it backwards. My bad, big dogs. Oh, walkie-talkie. Let's go. That's so cute. Look at all these. We got a walkie-talkie. We got a little talk radio. Oh, the texture on these leaves? Yo, that's gonna make for some really nice photos when we finish up. Okay, let's do the other toy box. The toys, because this is a kids area, I feel like we could put the toys every which way. Matter of fact, maybe we could even put some on the bed. Oh, we can absolutely put some on the bed. Look at that big blue whale. Board games, of course. What's this? Is that a deck of cards? It is a deck of cards. And keep that right there. A dinosaur. What in the... Well, obviously the sword has to go on the desk. Can I, like, scooch that under the bed a little more? I fit it in the mattress. I didn't do that. The blue car started playing on its own. Now, why do these children have a Ouija board? Now I'm concerned. Now I'm getting a little scared. Why do these kids have a Ouija board? Here, I'm actually gonna... You know what? I'm gonna put the Ouija board at the corner. And then I'm also gonna move the cars outside. Because I keep forgetting... One of the things that I keep forgetting with this game is that every part you're able to decorate. So not just the interior, but also like this outer balcony and stuff, you could put stuff on. And I just keep forgetting that you can do that. Like I could even do that. I could put the campfire there. And then put a little chessboard. Might be checkers actually. Yeah, that's checkers. I've never seen checkers where the pieces are white though. I've never seen black and white checkers. I've only seen black and red checkers. If anybody has ever seen otherwise, though, let me know. The gnomes are back. I'm putting them on watch duty. The gnomes are on watch duty. Oh, shoot, a water gun? period. Oh no! The soccer ball went rolling off the edge. Whoops. Oh, well, clearly this needs to be... The treasure trunk needs to be in here. I just need to figure out where. Maybe there? I guess I can put it at the foot of the bed. Like that? Yeah. Is this like a sleeping bag of some kind? Sure. I'll keep it with the fake campfire. Now, why is there a trumpet? Okay, well, obviously, we're gonna have the shoes outside. This is a shoes outside tree home. Thank you very much. You're so right, Zervanite. The trumpet is the alarm for the invaders. All right, now y'all are starting to concern me with how much stuff is going on here. This suitcase here. Can I fit that there? I can, but I don't really like it. I know it's so crowded. Maybe if I put these guys here, now I have more room to fit stuff in the corner. But also, this is a kid's treehouse, so I'm giving it license to be a little more messy. You know, I think that's allowed. Another thing I can do is I can actually put the candles outside and make it kind of like a watchtower type situation. Like that, so the candles don't have to take up as much space as they do. What's this? Oh, that's the other pair of shoes. I want to live here, Loki. Me too. Oh, magnifying glass. What is this? Oh, it's a little like terrarium. Well, we're gonna put that there with all the other sciencey stuff. Binoculars, I think we can probably put here. Escape rope, that's gotta go over here with all the other treehouse essentials. Maybe this can go there. This drum is also throwing me off. I might put that at an angle and then maybe put the drum there. Lovely. We'll put the candle there, campfire there. Something's making walkie-talkie noises. Thank you. All right, now I have a little more room on this desk to work with. I guess we could do one of these. Can I stack the books on top of each other? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, good, we have rain boots. What's this? Oh, look at that little bunny thing. Stop. That's going on this bed. See this bunny pillow? Me, if you even care. See that hold on. See this little bunny pillow? This is me, if you even care. It's Leebit. Leebit Stray Kids. All right, I have put out all of the furniture. What changes do we want to make before we finalize it? Because I like that we have this kind of weird summoning corner going on here. If you can't tell, this right here, I'm about to put it down again as soon as I can, as soon as the game lets me. We got a Ouija board. Please don't ask me why these children have a Ouija board. Just know that it's there. I guess. What does this say? Oh, my bad. There's treasure in here? Ooh. I think we did it. I used a Ouija board with my sister and her friends when I was a kid. It was kind of freaky. Yeah, I would never. You could never catch me using a Ouija board, ever. Okay, I'm kind of happy with how this looks with the final tour. We've got a candle at each corner for a nice little watch point. We've got a little campfire lamp, our cars, our toys. The beds are good to go. The desks are good to go. We got a little play corner there to hide away. We got some checkers, a board game, our sounding alarm, as Zervanite has told us, and our shoes. Only one of us has rain boots, apparently. I'm gonna take a photo of this. And then, yeah, I'm kind of happy with how this came out. Oh, I lost my focus. There we go. And we finished. What little note does it give us? Help the kids. Now I need to help their father get out of this rough patch. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave it. Apparently we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more levels to complete. But yeah, Thanks so much for watching today's video, you guys. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to eat my hijab thread by thread like a bowl of spaghetti. That's a statement of animist dissension. Huh? You wanna fight?